one guy from Seattle came on the tour and he goes, hey, my dad said that he went left and lived. What does that mean? And we went, we go, oh, well, he should have died.
St. Ignatius Hospital was built in 1893 as the first and only hospital in Whitman County. The construction of the hospital was supervised by Mother Joseph of the Sisters of Providence. The hospital administered patient care until the year 1964, when the building was sold and renovated to serve as a home for the developmentally disabled until the year 2003. Colfax Chamber of Commerce Unified Executive Director Valerie Gregory takes us through the abandoned halls and discusses the history of the building, ghost hunting tours, and future plans to renovate.
I was with the owner and I said to him, can I borrow your building? Because it's been sitting here abandoned and nobody's doing anything. And he's like, well, what will you do? And I said, well, I'll go in for ghost hunts. And he's like, I don't think people will pay for that. And I'm like, I think they will. And so that's when we sold that within 8 hours. This is it. This is my own hospital. The doctor would have been standing here and he would have either said left or right. So he would have said, so you definitely want to go right? Because right alive, left you're dead. If you went left, those would have been the rooms that they would have taken you in, and it probably would have been, they would have already assessed you and known that you couldn't have surgery, that you were that far gone. And in the 1800s and early 1900s, medical care wasn't like super great. So I'll take you down here to Rose's room. So her doors are famous for opening. Keep in mind, I was here yesterday and the door was shut. I was the last one in because I'm the only one with the key. On the historic tours, we just tell the history of the building, what goes on. And then we have a 1-hour tour where people ride up in the hay wagon and they get a 1-hour tour, and that's kind of quick. The 3-hour hunts are our most popular. In fact, they sold out like almost instantly, and then we just started, I kept adding more. Apparently ghost hunts are quite popular. Our goal, and the reason why we opened this, was because we wanted people to notice it. We wanted investors to notice it because we need to save the building.
The first time I came in, I was holding on to Val's shirt tail, and I'm saying, don't lose me. Because when you first come in here, it's like there's never-ending hallways and they go all sorts of different directions. Why I'm still here, part of it, I'm totally intrigued by now, or you have to have a certain amount of people to make this pull off.
Our biggest thing is that this building is pretty famous just because of Mother Joseph and because of how old it is. It was the first building in Whitman County, where first hospital, and we just want to save it. Well, it's definitely worked because I have given about 17 different tours to investors and realtors, and we have a couple of people who are very interested, and they've actually put in bids on the building. So our goal is that we don't have these again next year because somebody will be renovating it.